right. So when you left home, I guess it was a young age. How old were you when you first left home to go away to work?
15.
15. What year was that? Can you remember?
53. 53, I guess.
53. And it must have been hard, like you were so young and your family. How'd your family feel now that you
Well,
go?
they didn't want me to go, but everybody else was going, so I figured I should go too.
Yeah. And when you first went away now, where'd you go to work?
I went over in Deer Lake, in the lumber woods.
And did anyone else go with you, travel with you to go?
Yeah, another fellow, Harold Walters.
Harold Walters. And when you left, how long were you gone that time?
A couple of months, 2 months.
2 months. I know I interviewed a couple more that worked in the lumber woods. Now when they started, their wages was like $4 a cord. Like that's what they would get a cord. Can you remember what you used to get?
$6.
$6 a cord.
$6 a cord.
So did you cut wood by yourself, or did you have a part? Like was someone with you cutting?
Me and Harold was together for a month, and then I started with myself on my own.
Yeah. So how many cord would you cut a day? 1 or 2?
Oh, get a cord and a half.
Yeah.
It was going. I'm going to a box saw. I never had no chainsaws.
No. And like your accommodations, I guess you stayed in camps.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay any?
$1 a day.
$1 a day.
$1 a day.
Yeah. Now I was talking to Jack Hayes. 50 cents a day. He said he had to pay.
Yeah.
Over in Gander.
Mm-hmm.
He was up Gander River there.
Yeah.
And was it a big crew there, like a Newfoundlanders?
Oh yeah, about 70, 75 men.
Now, when you got up in the morning and went to camp, went to work, how far did you have to travel to get to the woods where you were cutting?
Probably walk about 20, 30 minutes,
So, and the further you cut, the further in the woods you got.
Right.
Now, the day that you left to go, the very first day that you left to go away, can you remember that day?
Mm-hmm. I can.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
So, how'd you feel that day leaving home?
Oh, I didn't feel too bad.
You weren't nervous, or were you glad you were going away to?
Well, to get away to make a few bucks,
Mm-hmm. And when you got there, the first few weeks, like working, like were you homesick or?
Not really, no.
No? No? When you left to go away to work that day, how'd you get to work? How'd you get?
So, Goobies on taxi, and then on the train to Deer Lake.
So how long of a travel was it? Because the roads and everything wasn't like it is now.
I'd say probably close to 2 hours to Deer to go to Goobies, I guess. And then it'd be, I can't remember, it was probably 8-10 hours to go across to Deer Lake on the train, because you'd be stopped so many times, so many stops.
So how long did you work in the lumber woods for?
I worked in the lumber woods 4 or 5 years, I guess.
4 or 5 years. Long days.
Mm-hmm. That was only, I wouldn't in there steady, you go in for a couple of months, then come home for a month or 2, and then go back again, that kind of situation, because you could always get a job in lumber was then.
Yeah. And that was the place to go then,
Yeah.
like it is now is Alberta.
Yeah.
Or, you go away doing turnarounds. Back then it was the lumber woods.
Yeah.
And once you finished up in the lumber woods, where did your travels take you in for work?
I went to sea then next, and on a ship out of Nova Scotia.
Oh, how long were you at that?
2 years.
And what was the name of the ship?
The MV Fergus.
MV Fergus.
She was owned in Pictou, Nova Scotia.
And what did you do on the ship, on the
I
boat?
was steward on there for a few months and then in a steamer.
Yes, boy. And how was that now?
Oh, it was pretty good. I was seasick on the first one for a few days.
Yeah, getting used to the waters. And what was your wages like there when you worked on the boat? And
$140 a month.
140 a month. And by this time now you were, because you were 16, you were in your early 20s.
Yeah, I was up around 20, 21, I guess, yeah. And then after that I went on the Sir Humphrey Gilbert Coast Guard ship.
So where did that boat travel?
The Coast Guard ship, well, all around the Maritimes, down to Canada, Arctic.
Go on. So you've seen a lot of places then, like on the boat,
A
like,
bit, yeah.
yeah. So do you have any fond memories now of on the boat? Like any fun times that you would have? Like what would you do for fun?
Well, not very much for fun, a little bit of recreation, nighttime playing, you know, and exercising, things like that. You get in port to the shore every night anyhow. To the taverns were the place to go.
What was the best place you ever visited now?
Oh golly, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to.
Was that many?
No.